got me down, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Hold up, I'm trying to do something right now. Just leave me alone, I'm gonna get caught. Leave me without it. Leave me alone, I'm gonna go to the side. We gonna do that. Little black jean jacket, yeah. Got V-Long on it, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Wanna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Tryna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Shawty gon' suck to the money, yeah. I can't wait no thought, yeah. Bad that bitch to the homie, yeah. I just fucked your thought, yeah. I ain't even pass to the homie, yeah. We might ride ya, homie. We might rob ya, homie. We might rob ya, homie. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. Wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. I'm about to put the boys in the coffee. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah.
I've been to Atlanta.
Most definitely been to.
With who?
No cap me down, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last.
Why don't you just send me your address? You didn't send me your address. You forget?
I ain't had shit in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. I ain't had shit in a long time. 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 Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah.
You was on bullshit. I was fucking with you and you was on bullshit. You was acting like a nigga wasn't gonna be up. Now a nigga up, you trying to fuck. And I ain't even trying to get there. Now you want. Now you want. Now you want. You want back then. Now you on it. Now you on it. Now you on it. Now you on it. Blicked up, y'all keep me a seat. Blicked up, y'all keep me a seat. When I walk through that bitch, y'all keep me a seat. Yeah, I walked in that bitch and I'm blicked up. I just walked in that bitch and I got an AP on my wrist. It's not an Invicta. Can't bang bang with my gang, get caught out the picture. Whoa, my life still loaded. I been getting money, these niggas been trolling. Ain't had no jury, no my neck and wrist frozen. Ain't had no social media, now see me when I'm scrolling. Oh shit, I came from the mud, now I'm out in Cali. Shout out to my blood, it is what it is, yeah it was what it was. I been fucking this bitch for years, we got a strong connection. We for commercial, the first class, now I'm jumping off a jet. Every time I move, they gotta cut me a check. Every time she pull up, she dropping off that net. Can't tell you the whole story, cause you already know the rest. Oh shit, oh shit. My life's
Good morning, everybody. What's
I
up?
can't sugarcoat it. I've been having
What's
cheese
up,
all
what's
on
up,
this
what's
shit
up, what's
and
up?
mold it. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think that I'm chosen. These niggas be hating Mr. Mose. Me and my team tryna win a trophy. Snap, got she wanna design things. Mashed up, I'ma ride some of my Robbie jeans. Pass up on the broad fast, yeah I'm mean. If I hit fat pussy, that's how I like it, keep it clean. Whoa, whoa. I shot out of school. Jumped in his bitch, I know right in her pool. I don't owe you no loyalty, we not cool. Oh shit, oh shit. My life still low. Why you still trolling? This 40 gon' turn a nigga to a old bitch. Smoke switch sweets, grab a leaf.
Good morning, chat. Good morning, everybody. He's the realest above the illest. All right, chat. We got a big day today. Huge day today. Huge volume today, man. We got huge volume today. Let me just start this over here. All right. Good morning, everybody. We got some huge volume today, man. Like insane. I actually don't know, but we had some movement last night during the what do you call this? This was the Asian session, right? So wait, am I sharing my screen right? Yeah. Mic on, sharing screen. Yo, Discord, mic check? Screen check? Screen check. Mic check. Alright, cool, bro. Alright, man. Chat, we got some volume, man. So yeah, let's see what we can do today. So first things first, do we have news? No. MPC member Green speaks at 8 a.m. 8:30 current account balance, current account 191. All right, yeah. Tomorrow we got some news though, so yeah, I don't think you got anything too crazy going on today, but tomorrow we got some news. Tomorrow is unemployment claims. All right, and then I guess you have a bunch of speeches too. Retail sales on Friday for a pound, nothing on Friday for the US. So yeah, I guess it's just Thursday, man. Thursday is the only day where you have like some type of major news, and last Tuesday or the Tuesday yesterday. But yeah, nothing today. So let's see the pricing pick up. It looks like you actually might have insane volume today. But yeah, so what's happening here is it looks like we're just kind of making our way down. Oh, I did not update the thing yesterday. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're just kind of making our way down here. So from like 5,233.6 all the way down, you've had like I think 2 pullbacks, right? You've had one in that trade that we had on Thursday, Friday, and then we also had one like I guess Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? But this is the biggest one. Obviously, this is the biggest one, like the steepest pullback you've had, right? Compare this size to like where'd it go? Compare this size to like maybe this size, it's like half of what we've moved. You know what I mean? So range is getting bigger, which means that the directional push could be slowing down. Like this directional push down, right? It could be a start of a slowdown, especially if you start to create some type of structure, right? You start to create like some type of higher lows to continue up like this, right? Eventually you just have some structure, and then you have enough structure built up where you can't take off, right? Because those are just higher lows being created. So yeah, so far on this push up here, you've had maybe initial low and then some higher lows here, and then this could be a higher low today that creates, right? But I think that's what like we're gonna try to figure out today, because I don't know whether this is right here is gonna be a higher low today or if it's gonna be a fake out back into the range. But the good thing is that you can actually wait for that to happen. Yo, you can also see if you gather all of these candles here to the left like this, right? If you gather all of these candles over here to the left like that, and then you have like one huge bottom wick here, you're gonna see that this is no, that's not where I wanted to envision it. I was thinking maybe a leg candle here. Maybe take off this. Maybe you take off this. This might be an invisible candle like this. Somewhat of a leg candle, right? So which means it's the same shit, it's structure. So meaning that like, if you were to break below into these ranges, which is going to be below here, then that below there takes you back down for the wick, right? So you're good for this to like potentially reverse as long as you hold these zones, because the moment you start breaking back into 4,300, that's when you're going to kind of like make your way back into the range. So if you make your way back into the range, then you get that wick fill and then you continue down, right? Which is not bad, but I think that's the hardest part within these next coming days, is trying to figure out this. So today's Wednesday. If today can figure it out, then tomorrow or Friday should be pretty good. If today is in the range, which doesn't look like there is because it's volume, then tomorrow should set direction for Friday to drive. Or fuck it, maybe we'll move all 3 days, right? But that's what I would assume on price here. So yeah, that's just like kind of where we're at on price. These ranges are huge though, so like there are going to be a lot of ideas within these areas. Like this is already 1,300 pips. So from like 2602 to like 4485, right? I guess that's the range we're kind of in. I'm just going off of like this over here and like this. Damn. Okay. So what are we going to do now? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? All right, so let's go ahead and draw off the support zone. Let's figure out where that is. So at what point, right? This is what I'm asking myself. Like, at what point are we gonna be breaking some type of structure? Not really like these zones aren't here for like. Am I gonna look for a sell below here? Like, I'm not thinking about that. Just like, at what point is there like really a shift in market structure? Right? I'd say like below here. If you're able to close back below there, so that'll be a good area. That also could be your next like zone or target area. Like if you were to create these ranges here, come up, create liquidity, come back into the range like that. That's your continuation straight down for the area. So you can look for like, what do you call it? Continuation. And then, yeah, so you could mark up that, and then you can mark up this. But I'm not going to do that because that's way too far. I think that's, yeah, it's quite a bit. I think what's important right now is like this. There might be a top wick in these areas. If you come up towards those areas, maybe I can just divide this in half. So let's go ahead and do this. Is that cool? I think that's cool. Yeah, it should be cool. It's around here. So we'll put that there, around there. And we'll put that down there. And then now you got a range to base these ideas off of, right? All right, so you got that. You got boom, you got that. This is a range that we're in. That's where we're gonna hover at or break out at today, but that's where we're sitting right now. The breaks above here or here, I don't think it matters in terms of direction. It can break up and still come down, whatever, right? Break down, still come up. But I think this would be important for, what do you call it? Volume, right? So once you actually break out the yellow zone here, maybe a little steeper since, you know what, maybe this already broke out. I'm just gonna leave this anyway. So I think once these areas start to break out, that's when you start getting volume for the session. And with that volume for the session should lead to continuation of volume and then eventually ideas, right, for you to hunt. So yeah, I think I'll leave it as that. I mean, as the session goes on, we'll have like more ideas that come. We have no news, so it's just like purely price action. But looking at price here, it looks like you did come down to tap into that zone. You broke the low, so I'm hoping this should be volume. Like, when did this happen? 8:31. It's 8:38. Yeah, so around 7 minutes ago. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Is this gonna be a lower high to continue down, or are we gonna come back up to the top of the range, right? But we got everything set. Make sense? So yeah, could be positions maybe before 9, but I highly doubt it. I think before like 9:30 could be doable. Clear? Everyone understands what I'm looking for, what we're looking for. Man, give some legit signal. Dude, I just got on, man. Relax. I'm already on my nerves. I just got onto the session. Tell me to give you a legit signal. Legit. All right, man. Oh, I gotta do this over here now. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this over, man. So 4465, 4628. 4465. Four, 6, 2, 8. 4628, 4628, right there. And then 4597, 4528, 4597. Four, 4528, 4528, 4528, 4528, 4528, 4528. Alright, that should be it, right? I only got 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be it. Today already made 1%. No, that was from actually 2 days ago. I gotta update yesterday's one real quick before I go to the next one. What did we do yesterday? 1.70 some shit? What did we do yesterday? 1.70. 1.73 yesterday. And I changed the stats. What is the record? 534. $534, 123.80. All right, cool. Today, trades taken, 0. Nothing. Only gold, man. I've only been like I've been strictly trading gold for a while now. I think for a couple years now. Those levels are minimum requirement. Yo, yeah, you guys are picking up fast. Minimum requirement. No. I think this 97 zone and like 28 zone for me, it's just like whenever you tap outside those ranges, you start to get volume. And we're still trying to figure out direction. Like you had this push up during London, and we're trying to figure out if this is going to continue. So I'm assuming once it breaks above like these areas, 4, 6, 28, that's when we'll start like hunting. Maybe if we're lucky in this area, but I think above here. But minimum requirement, no. I don't have any of that right now. Why is this so high? Was this pushed down because of the news? Man, this push down was because there was a huge leg candle on the weekly fill, so price this had to go down to fill that leg candle. This one last week, also because there was an invisible candle here in the 4-hour time frame as well. Right here, this is an invisible candle. Now you've been pushing down really since like March. Holy, this whole month has been pushing straight down. March 2nd, all the way up until March 23rd. I have really sad news from yesterday. Let me guess. You passed your funded. Now you finna get some funded payouts. What's up, bit me some? More streams on YouTube? Yeah, I'm here like Monday to Friday, so. Come on, bro. What's the good news? Yo, what is this, man? What the fuck is this? What is this? This is a cucumber? You sure for a whole year? Well, let's do a poll. You guys want me to be here for a whole year? You guys want? Oh, we'll see. Looking like it. I don't know. It's been good. Someone please prompt to pineapple. I think Pen's already made him a pineapple. Pineapple look weird. Pineapple look weird. Hey, you're getting a little bit of structure here. So you've gotten some initial highs, some lower highs. This could be lower highs here if this decides to take off. So we could get some ideas here, guys. Actually, and we actually could get some ideas here. I would imagine that if you were gonna come up now, you were gonna need some type of bottom wicks. Yeah, maybe what's this? What's this advantage point from here to here is 300 pips. Yeah, this is not bad. I wouldn't say it's like we're in like sometimes I'd be like, oh, it's a little early right now, but I wouldn't say it's early because you had this and then you kind of came down already, right? And then like these are like mini lower highs, like nothing really significant happened, but then you had this. Like, why'd you do that? And then you kind of pushed down that broke the lows, and then you had a pullback for a lower high. So this likely is to be filled, this wick fill. 200 pips. And then I think it said you had range until here. Let's be safe and put it like 4508. 340 pip range. Is that a 4 leg candle too? Yeah, kind of. Below 44.65 is a 4-hour leg candle. So 44.65. 44.65. How much is this? This is 130 and this is 340. What else is happening here? So let's see if this can hold. This is gonna be pretty important. That area right there. No, this is pretty here. New area. $60 pip advantage point. Holy fuck. I need my coffee. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. Mudded. All right. I'm back. Sorry. My account, the account's gone. I'm so fed up because that was the last I saved to invest in that funded account I cried in class. I'm not going to let anyone distract when I save up again for another funded. I'm not going to let anyone or anything distract. So wait, is that why you blew it? Because you were distracted? Just got here. We taking something? Soon. Well, maybe. I want to see, like, right now I'm looking at this structure here. I'm looking at why we made this push. Trying to figure out what this is right here, because then we can make our way down below here to these zones. So I want to ideally, like, if we do get ideas, I would prefer to get in before like 28. Oh, 15 leg candle. All right, here's what we can do, guys. So here's what we can do. Let's mark up something here. Can we get a top wick in these areas again? 45, 46. If you can get that, and then come back down to re-break, I think the 15 lows, which is going to be here, we can get this idea. Because I think you have some nice, like, the wick fell low is 120. We can target here, but on the way down, there's like some zones. So if we get the re-break, we can do from here to here is BE. So BE could be here. And then below there is trail stops. Right? And then below here we'll have more ideas. Look, it came up for a top wick, tap in 46. So now can you re-break these lows there? This idea was I kind of just off of this structure, and then just now I saw this 15 leg candle there. So I'm like, oh, nice. Yeah, 15 leg candle. So if you take the re-break of this, you're just taking the leg candle fill. So it gives you that extra room. But this has to come down and break the lows, right? So that's what I want to see. Below here, and then you should get able to get volume if you make your way back down below. I distracted when I need to make 50 and pass it. You see, I think the problem there is that you needed to make something. There's nothing needed to make, man. Like, nothing is like ever needed. If there's no time limit on the funded, I'm assuming you pick one with no time limit. There's no rush to it. That's coffee hits there. Wow. There's no rush to it. Like, there's literally, what's the rush? Like, why do you need your password funded immediately? You know, like, you can just take your sweet time. You're funded. I think if anything, it's not like getting distracted. It's just like, sometimes it goes a little deeper in that, right? And it's just a mind shift, like going from like needing to pass a funded to just, you know, if the market gives me a nice opportunity here or tomorrow, I'm gonna take it. If not, then next day. That's all you're really doing, because like nothing really changes in terms of your psychology. You're just looking to take the next highest quality setup, like whatever. Like, there's nothing needed. You don't need to take a trade today. Like, for me, like when I come on the chart, it's not like, oh, I need to take 1 or 2 trades today. It's like I need to take 0 to whatever trades, because it might not be a trading day, right? But there's no limit, because all you're doing is you're just adding like restrictions. Like, a funded account already has a bunch of rules. So on top of that, you're adding a bunch of other rules that you're restricted to, or other things that you can be pressured to, and that just kind of cooks you up. So we might flip her. If we flip her, can we get a pop? Let's see how fast this push down is. But I would assume, don't mind all these zones here. These are just like BE zones and all of that. Like, the only zone I have here really is like, I guess you can say like 43, 35. Like, that would be 45, 35. That would be our trail stop zones. But this first level here is BE, right? Yesterday's BE zone is 60 pips. Today is 20. Has nothing to do with pips. It just has to do with like what's given to us at the moment. So I would assume as you approach these areas, there's a chance of rejecting or a chance of struggling, right? But if you're able to push through that, I'm hoping you are, because you already came down earlier to break the lows, and then earlier again, and then this is the third time. So this should be able to give you a pop. So that's what the trade's kind of based off of, just a 15 leg candle fill. And you're holding the blue zone still, so that's good. That blue zone is very important. Another idea too is just like, I would assume you get a bottom wick here before making your way up, right? I'm looking at this right here. Like if you were, like next zone is where, like up here, right? I would imagine if you were to make your way up here, you'll get like a bottom wick into these zones. So we can take advantage of the push down. If it comes down. So yeah, we're looking at 45.39, okay? 45.39 below that area. Yo, this coffee is really strong. Wow. Added less water today to the coffee maker. I took one sip. It feels like that shit's strong. Why did you stop trading fund? I never started trading funded. Never, ever have I worn a Amiris. Never, ever have I touched funded. So I don't know why I threw that one in there. I just came in my head. Yo, we might re-break the lows here, guys. So let's see. Can you get a pop below 45.39 here? Get ready for the sell stop, or I'm a market exit. Below this previous candle low, okay? If you break that low, it looks like it's starting to glitch here, so just be prepared. There is a low delay on YouTube. You don't want no delay on YouTube. Join Diva, so on. There's no delay there. I think yesterday's wick entry is kind of quick, so. But yeah, just be prepared. The break of this low, and this is BE, so. Are we gonna break? Are we gonna break? You can put a sell stop if you want. I don't put market X or pending orders because it kind of fucks up my copy traders. So I'm just kind of like clicking the button. Oh shit, stops. What are they gonna be? Guys, I forgot about that. Sorry. I think we use this. I think 0.04 lot, same thing. 0.04 lot for me on this account. Yeah, because I'll use like this high up here. These highs here at 47, 47. I'll manage it above here if we get in. So it didn't break the lows yet. It came maybe 15 pips away. All right. You have a bearish count on top of a leg count now too, so that's amazing. I wonder if this is making a steeper high, if we can take this low instead of this low. The difference is maybe 16 pips, 20 pips. Not bad difference. I think I'll look for this low if you break these highs up here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use the previous low still. So I'll get back to you. We might get something here, so. Are we gonna break here? Fuck, I took one sip, man. I actually hear sound right now. Once you say you need it, yeah. Yeah, man, just don't just keep showing up. Keep showing up. And don't skip days. Even if you don't have any kind of trade. Like still like if you're really looking to make as a trader, you gotta like sit through like because that's just you building discipline. If you can sit here without trading an account and just sit here watching the charts and just like getting like ideas in your head. You know, you don't gotta show up for the whole session, but maybe for like, 20 minutes a day at least, even if you don't have an account, it still helps you. Helps you slow like your mind down, helps you think more clear, and it gives you a different perspective on trading. Those who sell, they are cooked. Yeah, we didn't really break the lows yet there. That was roughly 18 pips away. But we came up higher now. So if you were to come back down to re-break below 45.40, we can move that zone up towards these areas instead. And then for buys, I think we're looking for buys above like here. So anything here, I'm not sure what it's really gonna do in these areas, because you can come up for top wicks here before making its way down, right? I'm not too sure. But I'll probably wait for this to be cleared if it does actually push up. But from where it is right now, if it comes back down still, that I still have that sell idea below the lows there. Just might be a different price point, but similar idea just to fill these ranges. We'll see though. I think right now we got something here too, so let's see if that can hold. Aren't bullish today because Asia pushed more than 1,000 pips? I never have a bias. Like, I'm bullish, I guess, like, for the idea, I'll have a bias, but... Or what? No, sorry. What I mean by that is that even if it's bullish, I can still get sell ideas, right? We can still get sell ideas within the bullish bias, or vice versa. When it's bullish, we can still get bear sell ideas. Like, yeah, you had this push during Asian, right? So then you had this massive push during Asian here. And then now we're just trying to figure out, like, okay, is this going to be your higher lows to continue up? Or is this like a range here? And if this is a range here, we're going to spend time in this range before like grabbing the lows before going up. I would imagine the next move to continue would be pretty massive. By massive, I mean like up to like 47.25. So then I was looking more so of like this, like, oh, what do you need to get up there, right? There could be a bottom wick down here. It's not really like sell directionally, or it could be directionally to follow this trend. But really to like, in case it does go up, you have that idea down there to take us down towards the bottom wick zone. And if you happen to just follow this, then you just see a push through as well. So it's like a double win situation there in terms of probability. That's kind of how I viewed it. Does that make sense? Your accent is hard to understand. Chat, is my accent hard to understand? I like... Yeah, I actually, if you watch my older videos, I used to speak way faster. Like this is not even fast. This is like pretty slow. I used to not enunciate my words. I'd just be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna be looking for some buy positions here, and then afterwards, you know, like. Bonjour, je m'appelle. Is Biza here? No, Biza comes a little later. What's this video at? Damn. Chat, we back at 88K followers. Yo, we hit 146K viewers. That video popped off. Damn. You back on YouTube for good? I like to think so, yeah. Chat, you guys liking the stream so far? I know it's been like a lot to kind of pick up on, but like when I was off stream, I feel like a lot of people were missing like the firmware update. So we had to come back to give them the firmware update so they can just like kind of update their files. But I think it's gonna take maybe like 3 months of me doing this every day for you guys to get like maybe a better understanding of what I do. Cause it might seem like just like gibberish or a lot like leg candles and glitches, right? But I think we're just a lot more particular now with like what we're looking for compared to before. Secondary breaks and all of that. Just getting used to like those habits is the tough part. Yeah, I didn't want to wear a hat, okay? This is my 1 mil account, man. You guys keep asking about $1 million account. This is my account. 2,336.46. And we have a big withdrawal coming, I think, end of the month, guys. I'm surprised we actually hit this with like not a lot of trades this month. I think we still managed to get to 10%. Like we've only had maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, and we're at 10% for the month, so not bad. Last month we did 20%. And the month prior, that's when we took that loss. We did negative 15%. A month prior to that, we did in December 13. And then November, we did 19. So it's like around like, I don't know, 10 to 15% on average. All right, what's gonna happen here, man? Is this thing gonna come back down or what's happening? My end goal now that I'm back, I think just angle. I don't know what angle. I don't think that far for an angle. But everyday goal is just to be consistent. That's all. Consistency leads to everything. Let's see. So this is like kind of slow on the way down, but yeah, start to range a little bit from 904 to 912. So let's see how heavy this push down here is. I think if this is still slow on the way down, or it's not like as consistent in texture as this on the way down, or in volume on the way down, then we'll wait for the second rebreak. So what that means is, like, instead of like taking it right when you break that low, wait for price to kind of come down, tap it, assuming you get a reaction, and then the second rebreak will be the ideas. That's if it comes down. How much was that spike up there? That was 200 pips. So yeah, come down around 200 here as well. That's not bad. Yo, I'm scared of taking another sip of the coffee. This coffee is like... Today's not. Pip session market is calm. Can you remember the feeling? Aim for the 1 million, achieving it? Yeah. I think it was on... I think we actually got the reaction on stream. That was cool. I'm looking for 4602 to break that zone for a long. 4602. Nah, maybe 4602 or between 45.97, yeah, that area. But I think I have 46.28. I think above here, if you like come down to create bottom wick, like if we get those ideas here, or even if we're not part of the cells, if it comes down towards these zones and then makes its way up, then I'll be much more comfortable taking above like 45.97 or 46.02, similar area. But if it just comes straight up without giving you those bottom wicks, then I'm just gonna take 46.28 above there. Yeah, and there are lower highs here, right? Remember that the original idea was like these are highs, lower highs, and this could be lower highs. So could this take you like back down to fill that range? All right, because nothing changed. Like you did pull up, but it didn't really break structure or anything, right? It's still holding these zones here. So if it comes back down, that'll still be valid. I think maybe just second rebreak will apply, but it should be pretty straightforward. Try it, man. It's good. It actually wakes you up. I used to drink coffee with like 3 sugars in it, though. That's how I started. Coffee of like, I used to get a triple milk, triple sugar. And then I got a double, And then now I just drink black. I got 2 trades today. First one, sell, close BE. Price came down, then come back, hit my BE. Second, I sell again. It run 100 pips. I close the trade. Then it moved down 500. That was 1 hour candle. Nice, man. W 100 pips. Emmanuel Pavlovich, 4075. Well, I streamed the entire YouTube year. I don't have an answer, man. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I just came back, so yeah, I think so. I mean, I should. I don't see why I wouldn't. But I don't want to make any, you know. Fuck it, man. We might go back to DVS 01 next week. Right, Pencil? Yes. Oh, that's why you're asking. Oh, you're being dead ass. Then I don't think so. But if you want like no delay, and then you want like the signal sent right, like whatever I take here sent right to your phone, then yeah. But we're on YouTube right now, as well as DVS1 with the Discord stream. Hey yo, for real, when's the next sim start of next month? Yeah, give me some time, like end of April or middle of April probably. That's when I'll do the sim. L Day Map spent 7 hours on the charts and not take a trade. That's okay, man. You don't gotta take a trade. You know, we spent 30 hours every day on a trade just to make 1%. Yeah, the market doesn't owe you anything. So some days you might show up and charts are just fluttering around and you're not always gonna get your positions, your ideas. I think we spent like a week and a half about no trades when you first came back to YouTube. So it happens. But it's not like a job. You don't get paid to sit here. Sometimes you might gotta take money out of your own pocket to give to the boss man, right? But yeah, it's trading. You're not always gonna get paid by the hour, right? That's the difference. But as long as you're disciplined, you're not taking it, like that's still good. You're not taking any random setups. You're not forcing anything. You're in good hands. When that trade idea comes, you're on it. No hesitation. But when there's nothing, right? It's okay. It's not your fault. Don, there are multiple rejections at 45, 36, and 15. Could a possible push up move or break below 45, 36 to push down? What is 36, 45, 36? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what was the point of this? Like, oh shit, I faked this out. Like what was the point of this? You know what I mean? So if you come back down and re-break the lows, I would assume this is like your small time from liquidity from this major move to continue down below here. I think if these were to be valid zones that you said 36, then you should be able to hold it. And then if it holds it, comes back up above here, then yeah, you're gone. And then your ideas that you said that you wanted earlier above those areas, above here, would be valid. But you don't need to like get in here, right, for the buys. You can just wait until it's actually bullish. Wait until it shows you that it's actually going up. Otherwise, you're just making predictions, right? Because you had a solid idea above here. You said 4602. That's good. Everything kind of sets up for that idea if you come up. You just might miss on 400 pips here. But above, you have like all of this range. So there's no need to force anything when it's like unpredictable for the buys, at least right now in these areas. All right, cool. Chat, you're starting to we are starting to rebreak the lows there. So what I have earlier, so these zones here are just like BE zones, right? Yeah, I think I said if this continues down slowly, we'll wait for the second rebreak. So what that means is like if it continues to push, let's say it comes down, breaks this low right here, pulls back. The second rebreak. It might be within one candle, so you might even get something like this where you come down, break it, pull back, you leave a wick, and then the second rebreak, right? When that candle comes back down, it'll look like this, and that is gonna be your push that we're looking to grab. And just be ready for like BE zones, because they will be like at 37 and 35 trail stops and all of that. How did the 4-hour close? Is it? That's not a leg candle, is it? No, that's just like a nice bearish candle. Yeah. Similar to Thursday, Friday's drawdown trade when I was up here during Asian. But you need volume here. It's a big brain, yo. One thing I'm confused on is your BE stops are super close, but your stop loss seems to be yonks away. What's the logic behind it? So I'm using like, for me, usually like the higher time from stops. So I'll be using like a 4-hour structure stops. And then my BE and trail stops are like the next areas where I believe that there's like super clean traffic tilt. So I believe that if you were to break below here, right? Some days it's like 60 pips away. Like yesterday, I think our break even was like a little further away. Today it's only 20. So this is right here is like a 20 pip advantage point, right? Because if you come down, there's no bottom wicks here. This is a zone that you could reject at. But in terms of this entire idea playing out, since this entire idea is on the 4-hour time frame, or not the 4, what was it on? I think the 15 time frame, right? Our stops, I think, were up here, right? That area, because you can still like this range here. Sorry, let me zoom out. So you had this move here, right? This major move that started the entire push for you. You can still like, you're in this range here, you can still break above and then still fake onto the range. As long as you hold these highs, you're still valid to continue down overall. So I'm using like, I'm mixing ideas on the higher time frame with the small time frame. And I'm using usually higher time frame stops. So I'll use like this stop on the 4-hour time frame. That's the previous high on the 4, or 1 hour, you can stay here. And yeah, as long as these highs don't break, this is still a valid push down. And then since stops are bigger, you just adjust the lot sizes. This right here though, in 2020, this right here in 2022, 23 would maybe be like, I think 400 pips, 350 pips. But in today's age, right, we're in a pip session, this is gonna be 1300. So it's just wider, but the moves are still very similar. The drives. Yeah. Hit on 4,200 wick fill. 4,200 wick fill. $15 closing leg candle. NYC open 2 minutes here. Yeah, I know you're looking at the 4-hour time frame, but I think I'll start worrying if it makes its way down here. I'll start like looking at the 4-hour wick fill potentially as it makes its way down below there. I think until then though, it's just kind of there's not enough information. I don't see enough information. It's a possibility though, but I just don't think it's relevant right now to fill this wick down here. Oh, NYC open volume here. Okay, so this gets a little more interesting now, guys, because look, you've had an earlier, you just had like you didn't really get too much structure, but now you do. You have like another higher low here on price, right? That's what was created after this push here. So question becomes like, are you able to break the zone? If you break that zone, you break back to this range, and then back into this range, you can get that move down still. But you gotta break this now. It's not too heavy of an area, but there is like somewhat of a lower high there, or a higher low there. I think Reggie mentioned a 15 leg candle, right? Where is it here? Yeah, 15 leg candle too, so maybe you'll fill that wick. 4 hours still open, 1 hour still open, so those two counts can still flip. These can just be top wicks. But yeah, let's see what happens here. We'll see what this thing gives us. Maybe this could be adjusted. What do we have ideas for? It was below here. I don't think this is gonna be too strong of an area though. Below like between this wick fill here, like once you make your way back below 42 and hold that, it should be a pretty clean pop to 4508. How much is this range? 420 pips. Yeah, but if you can, you ever made a low here, right? So if you re-break that, that should be able to give you pop down towards here. So 45, 43. And then below there, you got some more range. This thing is actually glitching right now, though. Spreads are pretty tight, too. It's glitching back and forth. And T and our buy ideas are going to be... Oops. Our buy ideas are going to be above 46.28, 45.97. Yeah, I think above here still. Unless you create a steeper low, 46.28 should be pretty valid above there. And you got some range above there. Yeah, journal's right there, man. You see the link Nightbot just sent? That is your journal. Is that support resistance at your range for 628? That's just a zone of resistance, yeah. That's a zone where I think you'll struggle at. So if you break it, then you should be able to continue. But all these are just struggle zones, like zones that you can just struggle at. See the way we function. See the way we function. Which broker you recommend? I'm using Blueberry Markets right now. Been using them for a couple years. Blueberry Markets right here. I think just do broker in the chat. Should pop up. Price isn't too bad today. Like, it looks like it's gonna like pop during this session. Cause you had some decent like fluttering volume prior to any of these anything. Like nothing has really happened today, but you're already like starting to glitch from earlier. Chat, good day. Good day today. What do you guys give prices today? Three out of 10. 5. I think I give it 5.5. It's pretty good. Pretty good conditions. Yeah, 5. Between 5 and 6. It's fair. We had one idea a lot earlier, but that was about it. That's all you've had. Leg candle body reaction. See that rebreaks and fills the blue zone. There's also a leg candle there too. On that blue zone where I have it. That one candle right there. So you just got the body reaction, right? You got the pullback, that's your lower high. So if you re-break that, that's your lower low, which should fill the leg candle. I think that's a 40 pip fill. If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like, sub to the channel. We just hit 124 on YouTube. Maybe we can get to 125 in April. Maybe. Shorting from 45.81. This should go to 44.75. Let's get it, man. What's the blue zone for? Just a support. I made it a little wider because there's also a leg count there, but it's just like a support. It's just a minor support zone. It's an area where you'll struggle to break through, but it's not like impossible to break through. $124 is crazy because 50 of those switch up. And man, they'll come back eventually. They always do. Because you can't find the sauce anywhere else. How could you not? Because everywhere else you go, it's just gonna be a it's like a broken telephone. You hear the same concepts, but you're like, yo, how come everyone keeps talking about these onions, these pineapples, and you just go back to the original source. Look, you're retesting the lows again, the blue zone, so you see that can push through. That's your FEG? No, but is this blue zone FEG? Yeah, Discord I'll open soon. I just wanted to see like what the vibes were here. Soon. Maybe like in a couple weeks. I mean, probably not in March. Sometime in April, I'll open it. PA shit, you think so? You think so? It's still early here. I know why IC just opened up 15 minutes ago, so this can be the correction, right? Was the NYC the move up? 15, no, yeah, NYC was this move, right? Yeah, I mean, kind of up. So now you're coming back into the blue range, so let's see if this gets filled, right? So this gets filled. I'm assuming you fill this leg candle, and then we'll find out if it breaks below 42, and then our ideas are below 42. So if it makes its way down below there, that's when we're gonna start hunting for the ideas, right? But same idea as earlier. If anything, I think now you might have like a bit better of confluence, just because like you made a steeper high. Like for what? What was the high for? Right? So you come back down to re-break. That should be a pretty clean drop down towards 45.08. We're probably only gonna target the wick film, but yeah, below like 45, 42, it's like 170 pips. Was it below 72? I think we had a low lower, maybe below here. Below 40. We're looking for that wick earlier down here. So still some room to go. I don't know what's going to happen here, right? Could be a higher low too to come up. So just be a bit cautious if you're looking for sells in these areas. You want to wait for that to pass. Uh. 1 minute barcode. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, starting to glitch. A little more. $130. 76. So yeah, about like 70 pips. No, about 140 to go. 70 pips to the breakout lows though. It's like fluttering here. Like it doesn't want to break through. It's like just rejecting. So could you get a pop? Chat, 100 likes. We're at 69. 30 more. Can we get it? All right. So pushing down, broke through the blue zone. So that leg candle right there got filled. Now let's see if it could break below 40. So if it just pushes down, I think it's the second re-break here. It's not going to be the first for us. So we're looking for ideas below 40, right? So if it pops down here, I'm assuming you'll be in between these areas. Pull back, you leave a wick, the re-break, right? And then I think stops are the same. So it's like, I think it was around 2,000 pips. So I'll be using a 0.04 lot on this. And I think BE zones could maybe be a little lower at 33. Or maybe this wick fill here could be a break-even zone. And then this right here could be a good trail stop zones at like 45.33. So 45.36 trail stops or break-even, 45.33 trail stops. And then, yeah, just take it on the way down towards TP, which is going to be roughly here. So it's like 170 pips. Nothing too crazy. You could try 45.08 if you want to be a bit more aggressive. But I think I'll leave it at 45.21. Because that was like the original area. Enter still for 539. Second re-break. So let this break the lows first, and then whenever it pulls back, and it's gonna be the second re-break. So it's not the first, the second one. So it could be quicker, guys. Just be prepared, okay? I'm not gonna have a sell stop, but we're gonna market exit, so might be quick. The BE is like right there too. We get a pop. Should be able to get a pop here. Didn't break below 40 yet, so still needed that to break, and then the second re-break. So it's right, yeah. Below 40, yeah. Mm-hmm. You said 5 mil top wick. This one, right? Yeah. So you ever get a pullback here? So what you have right now basically is like this, and then you just pull back, right? So if the 5 was like really an issue, this shouldn't be able to come back down to re-break, because if it does, then that was just a lower high. All right, if the 5 wants to flip, it would flip like as it comes up here. So there's no need to re-break the lows again if you if the 5 is gonna be an issue. I think that's how we treat the 4-hour candle on Thursday too on that trade. Just look for like the small time from structure. The thing is, on Thursday we did get the 4-hour top wick eventually. All right, so you're pushing down here. Can you get a pop? Can we get a pop here? 36 or below 40. I'm assuming 36 though. It's like glitching. It's been glitching since 8, like literally since we hopped on. So it just hasn't found direction. But once it does, it's gonna pop. All right. So can it break 40? You want to see it break below here first. Below 40. I think that's going to be 39.41. Broke the previous low again. You said 1 hour might close lit. Yeah, maybe. 4 minutes. It's close. If it closes if it flips bearish and closes bearish, then yeah, we'll have a 1 hour leg candle. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Gotta sell 64. Nice. 64. Oh yeah, it's up here. Nice. Below the blue zone. Sells on the last 5 of the 1. Yeah, like the last 5 of the 1, the last 15, it doesn't really matter. We still take it into account, right? But it's like as long as the price is doing what we want to see, like let's say I was looking for a sell, once we broke into 38, pull back and re-break, like if that happens any given time, doesn't matter. Like we're looking for that same idea. But like the last 15 to 4, last 15 to 1, I don't think we apply that too much anymore. That's like a little I wouldn't say outdated, but it's just, if we're more precise with the way we enter, we could easily avoid certain last 15 minutes of the candle, certain last 15s of the 1 or the 4, because price isn't doing what we want to see, right? Which means that it won't be a valid trade. It'll be an invalid trade. So we'll see it being an issue if it is an issue. You know what I mean? Good morning, Wilfred. Good morning, sir. So still struggling. It came back down to test the same lows as earlier, which is good because you're able to come down and like recorrect this entire structure. Like you're able to come down and break through all these zones to the left here, right? So that's good in terms of like volume, because it took a little longer to kind of make its way up, and then this got corrected a lot quicker. So now you're like again, still on a higher time from these 3 lower highs, right? You're retesting the lows again, or the lows are down here really. So with these like minor like lower highs on the way down here, that should be able to take you down towards these areas. So that's like the idea that we had behind this trade. Is it gonna be a 1 hour close before? 30 seconds, let's see. So you want to see it break 38 first. Still hasn't done that. Might do it here though before the 1 hour close. Let's close doji. Doji or bullish would be better than strong bear. If it can flip bullish, then it should be good still for, yeah, doji. Cool. So yeah, same thing. Same idea. That's a very nice 5 candle here. So that is a very nice 5 candle. So yeah, same thing still. Same ideas below 40. Maybe we can have a better entry. If you come up for a top wick, we can take the flip down or something. But that's only if you come up to break above like 5.5 and then you come back down and re-break. Otherwise, I'll wait for below 40 here. All right, so there's the break. Can you get one small pop? Okay, cool. Now, can you get a pullback? No pullback. No pullback. All right, so you still got some range. Our target was only here. I was hoping to get a pullback at 40 and then the re-break at that low. Let's see. So you tapped into 33. Can I still take it? Because that range is like, still got a little bit, but the advantage points aren't the same no more, right? You kind of came down, tapped all these other advantage points at like 36 and then 33. Especially this one right here too. Can we still take it? Low here. Got range still there. Got something here. Got a nice pullback now though, so that's good. These advantage points are invalid. You know what I'm gonna wait for? I want to see if this is gonna come up above the blue zone. I think that's what I'll take. If it comes up above the blue zone and then makes its way back down below 45.32, I'll look for the continuation, because this is your advantage point. It's like this is the move that we're looking to grab, right? I was waiting for that little pullback, but there was no pullback, just shot down on the opening. So if this is the push down and you come up above here, you should be able to rip up. But if you don't, come back down to re-break the lows. And below here we can take the sells. So I will need to see like a steeper top wick here for me to grab these ideas. You still got a little bit of range, like from here to here, still 100 pips, right, for that wick fill. But I do need to see if you can get like some type of top wick. So above the blue zone is what I want to see. All right. So yeah, no sells on below 40 or 32 right now. We're gonna wait to see if this can get you a steeper top wick. Yeah, it was like 50 pips, right? So I think it tapped. Yeah, it just kind of shot down. 50 pips, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Okay. We would have got probably like trail stops and all of that, maybe like 30, 25, 30. We'll live. Any trades yet? No trades today. And you lost that day ad also? Which loss? Did you come up? Did you come up above the blue line? No. So is that pushed down enough for us to get the buys above? I don't think so. I think I'll still look for the same ideas. What was it at again? 28? Maybe 16 if anything. Could be I think same thing still. I'll still look for ideas above here. So there's nothing in between for the buys. Unless you like pump down towards like 11, 45, 11, then you make your way up, and then I'll move it towards 45, 82. But I'm still looking to see like what's gonna happen here. Like, are we gonna grab higher lows, more liquidity before making our way up, right? Or is this gonna be a fake out? So that's why the buys are really far away from me. Up at 46.25. Mm, 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 mm. Digital Nas. 4-hour bearish. Don't you think it's gonna top wick for sells clean range from 45.30? Yo, I think my fucking hat's on too tight today. 4 hours bearish. Don't you think this is a top wick for sells clean range from 45.30? Clean range from 40. Like, you mean to come down towards 45.30, or you mean like bottom wick there to go up? Top wick for sells clean range from 45.30. I'm not too sure. All I'm looking at really here is just I'm looking at these lower highs here, right? So I don't know why you've on this push. It was the first push during like early NY, and then you had this, or London, and then you had this, and then that didn't drive price through, and then you have a lower high here. So if you come back down to re-break, like this should be a pretty clean pop. So I'm looking to be part of that push down towards these areas. But now it's just like the small nuances really that we're waiting for. So just like whenever we get these confirmations of lower highs, should be good. Might not even come today, but Wick entry sell? No, I don't have ideas for wick entry sells because you still have that very bullish push from like I don't have wick entry ideas whenever we're trying to figure out direction, if that makes sense. Like we're trying to figure out like what's gonna happen here, right? So I usually take wick entry sells or buys whenever it's trending. Like if we confirm that this is bullish, cool. Like if we make our way up above like 46.28, above there, I think that's when I'll look for like buy, like regular breakout buys, and then wick entry buys too on the pullbacks. Or there could be a wick entry buy, but you gotta come down pretty far within one motion towards these areas. That could be a wick entry buy too. But it's only two types. The first type is like when you get continuous buys. So like as you pull up, bottom wick, right? And then wick entry buys to continue. And the second thing is like when you're in the range here, right? So you're in this range right now. If you were to make your push down first without breaking highs, say you come down like this. So let's say you had this push, range. First thing price does is push down, wick entry buys, right? At a zone, let's say it's like here, because you're expecting what? A lower high to continue down, right? Because price wouldn't just do this. It will like actually create some structure. So you get that lower highs, so then you can take advantage of, that push, right? To make that lower high. Or if you take the wick entry buy here and it doesn't make a higher low, it just continues up, right? But either way, you'll get that first initial reaction, right? Either if you come up here or if you come up here to come back down, you're looking to take advantage of this. So like if I'm looking for wick entries, it's usually those two things, like continuous or right after the breakout or right after the range, because then this is just your liquidity. I think yesterday we had like, what did we have yesterday? Did we have wick entry sells yesterday? We did, right? Yeah, we had wick entry yesterday. Yeah, but I think yesterday was like before this major push today, or from London. Yeah, we're just really far though. My opinion is still going to push high. I can still see that rejection of 5 minutes at the range of 45.36. Yeah, it's possible. Like I think you've had like a that push down earlier, so yeah, this can definitely come up. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in like a minute here. I'm gonna use RR. All right, man. Fuck, where's my water? Good job, D's. That's good discipline right there. Came close to your buy limit and you didn't hesitate. Very good. Very good, man. Very good. See? Yo, like right into it. See? Like you're not like you're chasing your funded account loss. The next day you just reset and boom. Because it matters. Like the action matters like right after the blown account. The very next action matters. Love from Egypt, what's up? What's up, man? Yes, let's see what we get today. I honestly don't know. Could have been continuation of sells. There could also be a sequence where you come up like this towards the top of the range, tap into this zone. Let's say you don't break it, you hold it. As it makes its way back down, you can also get those ideas too. That's something we can look forward to. But instead of like below 42 now, we can maybe get an earlier entry, maybe below like, or not, my bad, below, instead of below 32, we can look for something below like 42 instead. Right, but that's if it comes up. I don't think I'm gonna be part of this this buy on the way up. I think I'll let that just run up because I'm not too sure if it's gonna go up. $15 lead, yeah, $15 lead too. This kind of has no bottom wick, so yeah, the higher it goes, the better too. I think if you can come up to break the previous high that I made, but still hold these highs here, that should be pretty good. I still think you're missing something for like complete directional buys though. Cause I think till here is okay. That's not gonna change anything, right? If price makes its way up towards 45.84, it's just like filling the range. But I think for it to be directional, you will have like something more like this. Push up like this. So if you come up towards here and you hold, and you reject, then that's just a steeper lower high. Gigantic volume. You're taking a sell?
This ain't cheddar. This
Oh
key.
fuck, wrong one. Let's go, let's go. What if it's 30-minute flips? Then 30-minute flips. We'll see if I think if a 30-minute flips about breaking above where's my blue zone earlier? Yeah, I think if a 30-minute flips about breaking above 45.70, it's not gonna be the same idea I have below here. I think maybe below 22 if anything, but yeah, 30-minute could flip. Could flip. 366 viewers. Chat, can we get to 150 likes? Come on, 150. 60 more likes. Even though we had nothing today, I think it was still good. Or so far, you can still get a late trade here. We still got another 40 minutes here. And I don't think we've had any moves today yet. For the NY at least, right? Well, since we got on. I'm taking a sell 45.59 entry, 45.66 stop loss. What do you want me to do with that information? What do you want me to do with that information? Like, take a sell with you or something? No, you go be profitable. I'm gonna wait. Put on a chart and see how it plays out. Why would I do that? I'm not looking for anything. We hit something. We got quite a bit of info. Yeah, this is good here. So yeah, if this makes its way down here, we can get some ideas, but I was hoping this can come up a little higher, like up towards here. But this is still another steeper lower high, right? Like you came up to break the 10 a.m. high right after this pullback here. So you want to pay attention to also to this volume that you have on the way down, because this is kind of like glitchy up here. So if this corrects it within one pull, that's a 1-2 pop. That's more volume coming in. So ideas below here. Oh, glitching. What time is it? 25. Is there news? You said there's news in 30? Crude oil inventories in 5? I think that's it. Just crude oil. Oh, I guess Trump speaks tonight at 7, but in the morning, all you really have is crude oil inventories, then FOMC member speaks. This is another lower high here. That's pretty good. So this could take you up, either high or low, or this can flip and this can be a lower high to come down. Right? But you don't need to like predict and guess that. I'm gonna call Jerome soon. Don, get ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Maybe it's a range day today, no trade. Could be. Could also be. I think we'll give it to 11. See what happens here. I do see a move coming. Just by the way, it's been like kind of glitching all day. It hasn't found it yet, but I do think a move's coming. Like it just wouldn't glitch like this throughout the entire day and not eventually pop. Only issue is like if it moves after 12, right? But we had 2 trades this week, chat. We had a Monday trade. We had a Tuesday trade. So we're off to a pretty decent start. We only get like 2 to 3 trades a week on average. So that's where it ends up with only 2 trades and that's it. But we still got today, tomorrow, and Friday, right? And tomorrow's news. Tomorrow's Thursday unemployment claims. So we'll see how much of an impact that has. Any entry? No, not yet. We're just waiting here. Came close twice today. Twice. But not close enough. But you can see why too, not close enough, right? Because nothing happened. Yeah, a minute until this major yellow folder here. Crude oil inventory is 8 seconds, so let's go. Let's see. Major folder. You're about to see the biggest candle you've seen today for the session. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on. It just started. The biggest candle. So what's the biggest candle for the session so far? 580 pips. This candle should be able to beat that. 580 pips. Should be able to get over 580 pips. Not sure where yet, but crude oil inventories. They're gonna sell from here? No, not from here. I'm waiting for it to come down first to see. I like to sell the bottoms. So when I know like it's at the bottom, that's when I'm starting to hunt. But I want to see it drop first. You have a leg counter here, back to back actually. On the 15. You want 40, 45, 5, 6.50? What, for buys? Accumulation, manipulation, FVG, distribution, accumulation, manipulation, FVG. True. Oh, you want a wick entry buys? Damn, 10 pips. I think we missed one by like 4 pips the other day too. Yeah, it'd be like that. It's okay though. Let's see, is this gonna push? Nah, it's range liquidity drive, DRL. Drive range liquidity. Whichever you want to call it. DRL. DRL. Market cycles. There it is. Yeah, DRL. I should have put that DRL somewhere here. I'm gonna add that. Calm ass chat. Yeah, it's a calm day today, man. Just relaxing. Very zen. Today's very zen, no? Oh, leg candle. Still looking for sells or buys. Either or. I'm looking for both. I got buys ideas above 46.28. I got sell ideas below 45.22. So, whichever one comes. I got nothing here. That's seller in the 5. I don't think so. Type shit. Wow, I really thought we were gonna get a trade like early today. Like when we first hopped on and we were like already hunting, I was like, damn, it might be a pre 9 a.m. day. How did news come out? Crude oil inventories. This came out negative 6.9. Actual last is good for currency. Wow, came out well above 1.3. Cool, dude. All right, if you guys start sending signals, I'm gonna start banning you guys, man. Come on. What are you guys doing here? Trying to start your own single channel here. You can send ideas, just don't be sending like signals, you know? If you send ideas, you know, that's fine. I got feet. Was that an idea? 47, 45, 78. Oh, you're just waiting for it to break out, right? Yeah, I'm waiting for that push too. But and this thing is just time moving slow. Should we trade oil? No. Who's ain't do shit? Hold on. Warzone with Don. Why is that your name? Is your name Don too?
Let's go.
Are we gonna fill this 5 leg? Yeah, we have so many leg counts that just haven't been filled. Are you Chinese though? Your cookie, you keep asking about the gang. Is the gang here today? Is the gang? Who the hell is the gang? Like, who are you referring to? We are here. We are here. We are here. Yeah, just saying how I've been looking market today, just ranging. Yeah, so you're giving me an idea. Sorry, I thought I saw a signal. Because someone else sent a signal today. Yeah, I'm looking for the same. I'm in hopes that you can come down, you know? Like, for out of like the buys and the sells, that I would prefer if we can get the sells. Just because we're a lot closer to it. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Pencil is here, man. We having a nice chat here in Divas 01 right now. We just chatting away. Why don't you do a vlog video? Soon. You guys are asking for a lot, man. I just got back. Just chatting away. Chat, how many trades you guys took today? Like, throughout all your sessions today. I actually can't believe, like, when we first came back, we were here a week and a half with no trades. And the first trade we got, holy shit, 30 hours. But it's been pretty smooth since then. I feel like we got over the humiliation ritual part. We're now part of the push. Zero, 1, 6, 7, $150 profit, 350. You took 150 trades, you made 350. Damn. In a sell now, down 1K. Damn, man. I guess we all got sell ideas today. 9 hours, 0 trades. It's okay, man. It's okay. Waiting for that 4, 5, 7, 6 to break, and I'll put my long position. 4 to 5, 7, 6. Oh, you're right there. That's like maybe 100 pips away. Hey, who said they were gonna call Jerome earlier? You lied, man. There's no volume. So for real? Lied to us. Can we buy and hold to 5,000? Go for it, man. Let's see. Is this gonna pick up? Can it break 70? So FVG can get his position. It's not really pushing. What else you got? You got something here, right? 580. US oil inventories came out bad. Yeah, now I was trolling earlier. Like it's like not a major folder. So you probably won't see spikes off the bat. But I will say it is the last folder. So usually the last folder of the day is the folder that leaves the most impact. Even it doesn't matter if it's yellow or red, like usually. Especially today when you have no red folders. So yeah, the candle's still open. The session's still open, so it can pick up. This is like little glimpses and pieces of volume that comes in, right? And eventually it leads to a bigger push once you break through zones. But it's like an assist for volume to continue driving. But like, would you expect like, like a spike for that folder? Probably not. But it could give us this volume right now. What do you think about buys over 45.84 break, re-break? I don't think it's a bad idea. I think I just have ideas above 46.28. I don't think it's a bad idea though. I don't want to be like a backseat trader. But out of like all the options that I have here, I think I'd rather wait for this. Like I'm okay with missing out on like this range here. We might be part of this up here. But I think this range, I don't think I'm gonna look for anything in. Break 70 looking for buys? No. I'm gonna let this play out. Like if this flies like 250 pips, it flies 250 pips. But that's why we're close to the sell ideas earlier, just because like where we were sitting on price. Now we're in the middle. But I do have buy ideas. It's just gonna be a little higher. Like I think more so above 45.96. Once you create structure above there. So the thing is, like, if this is like volume for the session, it should pick up. It should be able to fly out fast. It shouldn't. Like, if it comes up this same exact way, like just at that point, hop off the charts. You know what I mean? Because it's not really doing anything significant. It's not doing anything different. It's just repeating the same constant movement up, which means that you could get a correction back down that's a lot faster. So then we'll look for sells maybe below like 55 or 50 or something later on if that were to come up above to like 84 or something. But you want to pay attention to the way it comes up too, right? Like if it continues going up like this, I don't think we're going to participate. Now, if it starts glitching up, then yeah. If it starts glitching up, this should clear the range up pretty quick. 250 pips in front of your eyes. We'll stay on our hands, wait for that to play out. And then above 97, we'll look for ideas above there. All right, but look how long it took to come up so far. So it really has to pick up here. So hopefully crude oil inventory's news could help pushing that volume for this thing to push. Still a chance it could be your biggest candle today, this third minute. Still got 12 minutes left. If it comes up towards 84, right? Look, because then you fill the range. Cool. And then all of a sudden you flip price. On the 30, we can look for the sells on the 30 flip. If that's what happens. You're still in the range. You're not doing anything significant, right? But this is a steeper lower high. But if you flip, you can look for ideas below here, down towards here. So this range. You know what I mean? But I got nothing here right now. Hmm. 1 hour won't go off the previous candle if it goes up some more. Push in volume. So yeah, you see how like this is kind of coming up slowly. It doesn't matter if it was like 3,000 pips, right? It's still not like D move. So you haven't really had D move for the NY session yet. Maybe like the closest you came was here, right? On this push down. But that was like 2 hours ago. Right? So it's like really nothing has happened since 8 a.m. So that's why like these pushes up. If this comes up, right? You see this candle? Pretty decent candle. Let's see if that can continue now. If it doesn't continue, there is a chance that you break back into the range. And if you do, you can start getting a 1-2 pop correction, which means that we can get sells ahead of time. So, yeah, let's see. I'll say below like the flip area. Where is that? Below like 45.56. If we make our way below there, we don't got to wait for below 45.30 anymore. We can just take it below here. If this corrects. Feels like a trap buy, pushes so slow. Yeah, it could be. That's what usually that's what happens, right? Because then you get a correction, like Thursday, Friday's trade. You get a correction. It can go up after, right? But I think you're still lacking that bottom wick. You're lacking it down here earlier today. Where is it? You're lacking it down here earlier today. And then you still haven't got anything for bottom wicks on the way up. Like, yeah, maybe here, but that wasn't too major. So if you get something like this and then you come up, it's like, okay, above here, buys, clean. But if it comes back down, just continues coming down, then the whole thing gets corrected. So it's not a problem now, but it could be a problem for later, right? In terms of missing bottom wicks. So this can be a problem for later, these areas. For movement. Wait, you getting your buys FGT? You got some there, right? Like, I think you got like, what'd you get? 74 up? You got like 40 pips there. Did you go BE or something? Still looking at the DXY? No, I don't. I never look at the DXY. I look at just gold. So just like price. What price is throwing me here on this screen? Ugly hour. Hope to see a nice movement in the next one. Hold on, we still got 10 minutes here. 6 minutes, okay? A lot can happen in 6 minutes. A lot. Let's see. So this took 18 candles to fill the range up. Let's see if it comes down a lot quicker than that, maybe within 5 candles. So decent volume so far. You see the difference though in like how it was moving up versus like kind of how it's like slowly coming down now, or a lot quicker. Still got a lot to do. Still got to push like 110 pips here, but again, as long as that's below 18 candles on the way down, that's a 1-2 pop. So it's just more information now. It's like, why did you come up to make a high, right? And why would you come down to fill the range? That's a 5-leg candle though. This might be the higher low. How much was this higher low earlier? 150. This one is 120. It's 110. Oh, you wanted 83. I thought you said 70. My fault. Do. Is there F1 this weekend? No, right? Oh, Japan is Suzuka? Yo, do we know that map by heart, Cookie? That's a traumatizing map now, though. Three minutes here, guys. So slow down a little bit after that little push down. Running some issues. you don't get like credit graph on the downside, yeah, I agree. Because you have all these pullbacks and it's like it hasn't popped up. So eventually as you break the highs, just get that. I think chat, I'll probably set a session stop loss for 11 on the break of the highs though. I think if I take anything today, it'll be sells. I think buys could be doable. But I'm assuming if we get buys, it's gonna be above like 97. So you gotta push up like 280, and then you gotta like create structure. It might take a longer, might take until like 12. So I might just set a session stop loss in the break of the 1 hour highs once you open up, and then if it doesn't go down, breaks the highs, we'll call it a day. Michael, I think he's doing his own thing. I think I spoke to him. Last time I spoke to him was January. Just doing his own thing. I'm in subs looking for a deep 30 bottom wick. For the previous candle. Yeah. Let's see if I can join you here below 54. Trevor, you gotta move here. What happened? Is it a new 1 hour yet? No, not yet. Okay. So slow down a little bit. Let's see how this 1 hour opens up. I think it's gonna be a bullish candle, but it's like a bullish candle in the range. So like it's nothing really crazy, nothing significant. All right, no breakouts or anything here. So if you're holding the ranges, can you come down to correct? Yeah, that's your 30-minute bottom wick too. At 32. Yeah, good eye. Rebel has a special library for Zuka. Yeah, the white one, right? When the Rebel car is white. All right, what is this? XYC ABC CM5WE. Is there TTS donations? Yeah, I gotta turn it on. I think I'll starting price is gonna be $50 for a TTS. No, it's not on right now. I don't think so. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. All right, little baby. Little baby. I'm not Mercedes. What is that? What's Malatang? Is that some Filipino food? What is that? Do you guys get dizzy when I flip over time frames like this all the time? I'm just like constantly like scanning different time frames. Is it annoying? Let me know. This is a habit though. I'm just like I do that shit too. All right, I think we'll place a session stop loss here, guys. We're gonna place that 45.80. Okay, so if that breaks, GG's. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But if you continue to push down here, then we can get some continuations maybe. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what occurs here. Dialed. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. We might have movement. Oh, is it a new color thing every day or is it just random? I thought it was just random. Like you can always play the game. Still kind of slow here. Like this took how long to come down? 12 candles, so it's not that much of a difference from it's not that much of a difference compared to this move up here. So you need to confirm volume, right? So we may not get 5-4 because we need to wait for this next range to clear to confirm volume. So we're just moving that zone down now. We're moving the volume zone down. So that's gonna be, I'm guessing, maybe we can get something below 42. Below 42. That's a 4-hour flip as well. But I don't think we can get 5-4. But we'll let that play. Below 42. That was our original zone today anyways, right? Use RR. All right, so you're approaching 5-4. You can see the volume, right? Like this is kind of coming in. So let's see if that continues. I want to wait for this to get cleared. So nothing below 5-4. I know this is a 30-minute area that we are looking for earlier, but I'm gonna let this fly by. I need to confirm that this will continue. I think more so below into between 4-2 down is what we're looking for. So I think that is gonna be the 4-hour flip again. Right, 4-hour flip. So you didn't get a steeper top wick on the 4, but you did tap into 80, which is the top wick for these areas. So it's pretty decent. But yeah, expecting this to continue down towards wick failure, towards 22 still. So that's still the main idea. But it's not gonna be a sell stop here or anything. I think what we look for is just a breakthrough, pull back, hold, and a continuation, right? And then this should just be like clean traffic for like 130 pips. We'll have like BE zones and all that set too. But yeah. Still gotta move here around 100 pips. So Jordy? No aura farming. I don't never aura farm. Wicked. What's up, Wicked? Yo, 499. Orchid, thank you, man. Thank you for the 499. Chill day at the office. Yeah, man, we just chilling. Why did you change tone to like ABC XYZ? Why did you change your tone to Greek Wicked? Like you were talking normal and then all of a sudden like change your tone all of a sudden when he stepped into the room. Bring back the Don who took 20 trades in the NY session. Hey man, that was a one-time thing. You guys are never getting that ever again. That was a special. Ooh. Gotta see here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna move my session stop loss a little down though. So where do we have it before? Up here at the 1. Let's move it down because I'm not gonna give it too much room. I think we'll move it down towards 45, 65. If that breaks, we'll call it GG's. You know what? Maybe here. I mean, like, there's no point of coming back up again unless you just rip up, because this move down isn't too strong yet, right? So it hasn't given that volume. Might be moving. Badassery. All right. 42 tapped. Let's see. Can you break that? Can you break that 42 zone? Probably want to see a break. I'm assuming to like 37, 38, pull back to tap into 42. So same thing that we missed earlier, right? That we wanted to see the pullback. So hopefully this time it pulls back. So yeah, tap 38. Can we pull back to 42 here? Can 42 pull back? Get ready here, guys. If it pulls that to 42.58, re-breaks the lows, we're gonna take the re-break out of lows. Okay. Keep pushing then. No pullback. And then I think we're looking for like 45.10 as a target, but next up is 45.22. This wick fill here. That is, I think, the 15 leg candle wick fill from earlier. Can you get a pullback here? You got a mini one just there, nothing too crazy. All right, can you get a pullback here to 33? Nope. So no 33 pullback. Can you get a pullback? Let's see, still got a little more room here. Okay, 33 pullback, you tap that. So can you re-break the lows now? Still got a little bit of room here, so we can still take advantage of this, right? But now that you pull back, that's gonna be the re-break. If that's within one motion. If that's slow on the way down, then we're gonna have to wait to clear this range out and then look for more so below 21 down. So now they're the pullbacks, right? So nothing, no positions yet. We came close again, but not too close. I can't even take wick entry sells because this is like still bullish from London, right? It's not directional yet. But yeah, pullbacks. Let's see if it's a pullback, or let's see if this move down with liquidity. Could also be that too. But I do have a session stop loss here, guys. I placed it at, I think, 45.61 or so. If that breaks the highs, then we'll call it a day. All right, so the minute. That's not bad. Why am I stuck here? Too early for wick entry sells. Yeah, it's a little too early for wick entry sells. If anything, wick entry buys, right? But I think I said wick entry buys down, like it's like far, like 4 to 4, 8, and 9. If you make your way down there, that could be a wick entry buy zone. But you gotta make your way down. So still far. So this ended up coming down, right? It felt like, I'll say majority of the wick. This could also still be another lower high here. So let's find out. I do have a session stop loss though at 61. So it's not my day. Not for longs. I think you might be good for longs here. Because, like, look, this move came all the way down here. If it comes back up to break above here, then that's your liquidity for a day, right? You finally got the bottom wick. That's what was missing for me to get the buys today, because this was like kind of the middle of nowhere earlier. It wasn't too steep, right? Like all these wicks on the way up, you were kind of missing it, and then you broke at the highs, and then you came all the way down. So if you come back up, there you go. Those are your buys, right? Because now you actually have that bottom wick. But you were missing that earlier throughout the day. So you can still get your buys. But I think if anything now, it's a lot more probable. So what's the plan now? Waiting to see if this could break below 22. But it looks like we might be coming up towards the highs here. What was my session stop loss based off of? I think just this range here. Yeah, so 5 can still flip. DM trading DM. Are we going to drive up past the highs then? Yeah, it could. I think if it does, you can get some ideas. If this was like a 10, 11 or before 11, yeah, I think I'll be moving my zone from like 46.28 for buys down to like 45.97. So I'll be looking for buys above here instead. Because he made a steeper wick, right? I think it's a lot more set up now. You have a lot more information compared to earlier. Sell here? When did I say that? No sells here. I got nothing here. Sells below 45.33 maybe. If you make your way back down there. You guys understand this concept though? Like kind of what you were missing today has now been like formed. So if you were to go up now, it's a lot more set than early today when you had like just this and this. So that's why I don't have a bias, because it can literally be both ends that we can look to grab. But which side has more information? Let's say you tapped it. I'll say if this re-breaks the highs, I'll call it. You tap into these zones here at 61. Let's see. Yeah, high screen res, ever so small. Yeah, I think this is 1440 actually. Not 1080. $15.30 flip and close leg. What time is it? 11:27. Let's see. $45.61. Yeah, the session stop loss, guys, is not like a trade stop loss, okay? Just making it clear. It's just like my session stop loss. Like if usually I stay until 11 and then I pick a session stop loss. So if that breaks, I'll call it a day. So if this re-breaks the highs, I'll call it a day. Otherwise, if it just continues down, then we can maybe actually get ideas today. But that's what that session stop loss is. $11.45 next move. Oh man. Turn the TV off. 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 Damn. 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 In Canada? Active, what that mean? It means you gotta get active outside, man. Alright, everybody. Looks like it might be a GG. GG's. And GG's. I think that's it. No trades today? All good though. 1 hour closure. No, 30-minute closure. Wait, hold on. 30-minute could get a leg candle. Let's see. Can you get a flip? Hold on. Maybe a micro adjustment here. If you get a flip, I'll move it up to this high. 30 could be a leg candle. Or 15 could be a leg candle. That's a huge leg candle. Hold on. Give it 1 second. I don't even think we'll be part of this though. Unless you come up towards like 45.84. You know, fuck it. GG's chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Because like if you do come up towards 45.84 and then you come down, I think that's the only time I can get a leg candle fill. I want to see it come up. But then that's just a re-break. Right? And who knows if it comes down. But if that happens and then you shift back down, that's what I'll look for. But I don't know how long that's going to take. So yeah, GG's. We'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we have news, okay? So chill day today, you know, nothing really happened, nothing too crazy. But tomorrow you do have some news, some red folders again. So unemployment claims, 8:30. We'll be here for 8:15 sharp. And I'll see you guys then, okay, everybody? But yeah, not bad start to the week. 2 trades start the week off. No trades today. It's okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe. Peace and love. See y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace, peace. Peace. Oh, wait. I want to play the color game. My fault. One more. I want to play the color game before I hopped off. Yeah. I want to do that before I hop off. You guys ready? We're going to play the color game. All right. Okay, let me read today, though. Humans can't reliability recall colors. This is simple game to see how good or bad you are at it. We'll show you 5 colors, then you'll try and recreate them. Let's go alone. Multiplayer is broken or bad. Same 5 colors the whole world. Oh, should I play this or should I play the let's do it alone? What should I play? Do the daily? Okay, let's do the daily. 5 colors, same for everyone on Earth. You get 1 shot, no pressure. All right, let's go. Ready, set, go. Okay. Fucking green. Dark green. Dark green. That's way darker than that. I think it was like around here. Oh my fucking god, it's blue. Oh, okay, hold on. Go. Isn't that not the same color? Around here. 7.11. Fuck, let's see. Gray, yellow, black? Gray, yellow, black. Gray, yellow, black. gray, yellow, black, gray, yellow, black, gray, yellow, black, gray, yellow, black, gray, yellow, black. Oh, that's not bad. 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 That's pretty close. Let's see. Purple, perp FX, perp F, Twitch pink, Twitch pink, Twitch pink, Twitch pink, Twitch pink, Twitch pink, Twitch pink. 7.17. Am I tripping? This was not the color that I saw. Navy, black, blue? Navy, black, blue. Navy, black, blue. Navy, black, blue. Ah, yo, that's close. Not bad. That's not bad. 40? What y'all think? So you see a color for 5 seconds and you create it closer, you are higher the score out of 10. That's not bad, right? 40? All right, one more. I think I got it. This is, fuck, I lost it. Like yellowish green. I forgot the shade. Like I think it was like a matte yellow greenish. Oh, that's not bad. 8.9. Dark purple. Dark purple. Dark purple. Dark purple. Oh, that's not bad. 9.14. Mustard. Yellow. Matte. Mustard, yellow, matte. Mustard. Mustard, yellow, matte, mustard, mustard, mustard. The light yellow mustard, actually. Light yellow mustard, matte. Light yellow mustard, matte. Light yellow mustard. It wasn't this yellow though. Around there. That's not bad. 837. What is this? Green, pine green. I lost this one. Pine green. Pine green, pine green. Pine green? Is it darker? I think it was a little darker. Alright, lit. Alright, man. Oh, wait, one more. Clay. Clay green. Clay green. Clay green. Clay, right? So a little gray. Clay. Gray, clay, green. Boom. Yeah, has anyone ever got like 10 yet? 482. All right, yo. GG's chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man, okay? Peace, peace. 989, your highest? Holy, you crazy. All right, everybody. Peace, peace. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, I come out and play. Show face, some way, just think. Show me how you thankful now, cause I showed you the light that your girl won't hold you. I told you, I need you, like now. I need you to pull up, give me face right now. I pop out in the city, show face, some way. I pop out in the city, okay, baby, need money, go up, go down. You and why the fuck you in my section? I just need to come into more pills and find an exit. This is nail salon, this is nail salon. She come and go out. This is nail salon, this is nail salon. She come and go out. Diamonds on my head, call my babies. And she pull up, wanna suck my babies. I'm in the pit while some call her obsessed. In that pussy pig, I call that pet though. Spending bitcoins like it's pennies, ho. We are upper echelon, you ain't next to us, ain't even next to us. Ain't even fresh as us, ain't even clean as us. You couldn't even get these bitches till we get between us. I just put a new city, I got new lights. Everybody wanna come ride on us. I'm inside of body, I'm a hard get donor. Hey, won't hold you, I told you, I need you, like now. I need you to pull up, give me face right now. I'm out in the city, show face, some way. I pop out in the city, okay, baby, need money, go up, go down. Fuck it, go up, go down, go up, go up, go down, go up, go up. Pull up inside that box, pull up inside that box, got window sitting, no more sipping I walk. I got that K on me, that K ain't bitchin'. Now that time I talk, you can hear your speed when I hear the vision. Pull up outside like block, pull up a gun and chop, they kill this vision. Pull up outside like block, pull up outside with guns, we kill their vision. Nobody ever want talk, nobody ever want get in the fun, they feelin' sick. Show me how you thankful now, cause I showed you the light that your girl won't hold you. I told you, I need you, like now. I need you to pull up, give me face right now. I pop out in the city, show face, some way. I pop out in the city, okay, baby, need money, go up, go down. Fuck it, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up. Ooh, I know you feel away from time. I know you wanna take a step away. I know you wanna take a step away, but I know you wanna take a step away, but wait.